do that song I just did, but all the rest I'm never quite sure until I get up on stage. But what has become a tradition for us is to just have a bit of a lark around to get you in the mood, because you've got musicians on this afternoon who are much, much greater than I'll ever be. But that doesn't bother me. I just get up here and I don't have to pay like you. And I've had a lovely 3 days here. Thank you for the people who looked after me the other night, and wherever you are. And there's a lady from Halesworth in Suffolk. I don't know if you made it here, but I did a gig there a few weeks ago, and she came up to me and she said, I don't know if I'm coming to Cropredy this year, you know. And I said, oh, why's that? And she said, well, I lost my husband a couple of months ago, and it was something we've done year in, year out. And I said, oh, come, you've got to come. You're amongst your friends, you know, the friends you don't know, but we're all friends here. Just come along. I don't know if she made it. I hope you did, wherever you are. And do you know stupid little things that when you walk around the campsite and stuff? I saw a lady, I was all hooded up to pissing down, you know, and I was talking to this lady, and she had a dog with her, and he was walking. You must have seen this dog going around with 3 legs and the other leg a little bit limp. And I said, what's up with your dog? And she said, oh, he's got cancer, but he doesn't walk too well. And she was pushing a pram, and there was no one in the pram. And I said, what's the pram? She said, well, he can only walk about 30 yards, and he has to jump on the pram. He's taught himself how to do it. There's a rest. And then he gets off the pram and goes running around again. But he wouldn't miss Cropredy. And I just thought, how mega, you know, it's pathetic. I know we're grown-ups, but it was just absolutely brilliant, you know, when people say that sort of thing. So anyway, this is my final piece for this year. Now, you don't have to do that. I'm only over there at the bar. There's a signing thing going on and all that stuff in about, I don't know, quarter of an hour or whatever it is. But well, somehow, some way, we'll ramble through and get a little bit of hankies going. Watching the other night, as I was down there watching Status Quo, I just thought to myself, if you buggers do burning bridges, I'm going to be really pissed off. And it was the one song that would have absolutely slayed you lot, you know, and they didn't do it. And I just thought, what? You've got to do that at a folk festival, it's sort of trad. And they didn't. And I was going to go and complain, but they'd already pissed off in their 85-seater coach and never to be seen again. So I just thought, well, if they're not going to bloody do it, eh? Yeah, so, of course I can't play it, don't be stupid, but you can go. See, you can do it. I don't have to do it. What we can do, do you know one of the Morris ones that I've enjoyed the most was when Ashley was here, over there, a couple of years ago. And I think it was when it all started, I suppose, because Ashley was here and he's a god. And we sort of we tried to do something impossible, which is one thing we do every year with me. It don't always work, but I'm not really bothered because I'm coming back next year anyway. I've already been booked, so. So, I don't have to impress no one, and as you can see, I haven't, but it doesn't matter because I'm still coming back. Do you remember a couple of years ago we had a bash at Bohemian Rhapsody in Morris? What do you think? Now listen, I'm going to tell you now, I have seriously got a dodgy arm, as some of you who know me well know. I've been through a bit of a mill with it lately, and it's been a bit of a trial. I've got my daughter with me this year, Rosie, who will be over there with me. My other daughter, unfortunately, is not well enough. She's a bit ill at the moment. Otherwise, Polly would have been here as well. But a few domestics, you know, single dad looking after the girls, all that stuff. I genuinely, I can't be more honest than to you guys. I've had no time to practice or nothing. Shopping, you know what I mean, Tesco's, all that shit, and dad's cabs, you know, and finding Rosie's bed in her room, and praising her for reinventing penicillin in a coffee mug underneath the bed. And if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? So we can have a bash. Well, what we're going to do then is we'll have a bash and see how we do with Bohemian Rhapsody, right? We'll just go as far as the point we're bored, because I don't know it all the way through. You probably don't know it all the way through, but if you do, you certainly don't need me. So you can just keep going until you're fed up, and then we'll have a little bash with you doing the burning bridges. I'll be Rick doing the and you're Francis, okay? So every so often, only in Morris times, you have to keep going like that, and act it out, okay? So, from me, thank you so much. I see a lot of you through the year in the clubs. I haven't had a lot of chance to see all of you knocking around, but I've got you, yes, I've got your, yeah, the bollocks team, yes, yeah, I've got you, yeah, hi there, yeah. And I will see you around through next year and so on. I'll probably see you at the bar this afternoon, and me and Rosie are over there, so it's been really nice to meet up with you all again. I never feel like I'm anyone special coming to Cropredy. I always say that every year, and I'm not nothing special, but I am one of you guys, you know. I came here from, I think, day one, and if I actually wasn't booked, I wouldn't be here, bollocks. That's who I said hello to. Right, so what we could do, we could start with the Mexican Morris. We ain't done this one before. So we start at the front and we work our way all the way back to them who don't even know I'm on. Right there. So, let's see how far we get before we begin. Touch more guitar, haven't we, mate? Okay, right at the very, very front now. Get hankies up. Just at the very... No, you're not at the front, bollocks. They're a family. Can you imagine living next door to them? Right, here we go. And then you work your way back. The Mexican Morris. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you imagine if there's a plane going past right now? And the pilot goes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to England. If you look below 20,000 feet, you will see 20,000 pricks. Do we care? No. Is that you? This is your moment. Film it, get your phones out, stick it on your Facebooks. It's going to go all the way back. You're going to be on here, and I'll get out of the way if you want, so you don't get back my ear. I'm not the slightest bit bothered, but it's been really, really nice to see you all. Thank you so much, and thanks for those who know that I've had a bit of a sufferance the last few weeks, and I've got here, that's the main thing. So, right. Right, I don't know the words to this particularly, but you do, because you've done it before. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, put the trigger down his head. Mama, ooh, sometimes I wish too late, my time has come. Goodbye, everybody, it's time to go. I see a little silhouette. He's just a boy. Guitar solo! Da 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 da. Nothing seems to matter. No, no, no. nothing seems to matter. Yours. And this year I've learned it. Listen. I did it. Take care, everyone. I'll see you next year. Have a great day. Have a great year. Cheers. Thank you very, very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Digance!